Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amy and today I'm going to be talking about my June TBR. So the month of June is Pride Month. So instead of doing a readathon, which I had a couple in mind, I really wanted to do like the buzzwordathon, the romanceathon, there's a summerathon. But anyway, I decided after looking at all those prompts, I decided that for the month of June, I really wanted to read all LGBTQ books. A little guilty pleasure secret about me is that I absolutely love reading a gay romance book. Absolutely love it. It's just, I don't know, there's something about it that draws me in, and I just love reading about it. It's special, it's intriguing, it's sexy, it's just something about it. So I thought this month, as it being Pride Month, I would just read everything LGBTQ. So I have, my thumbnail was a little deceiving because I only have 2 books in hand with me. I have 3 on my Nook, and I have 1 ready to go on Audible. So, and that's what I'm planning to do this month, but there could be more. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can fit these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 books for the month of June. But I can probably get through the Audible one fairly quickly. So I may pick up like maybe another Audible one that I really want to read. But yeah, that's what I decided to do this month. So if you want to join me, welcome to join me. Or if you have any other suggestions besides the ones that I'm going to mention today in this video, put them down below. This may start being like maybe a readathon that I personally do on my own for the coming years, and maybe I'll have like some prompts or something. I didn't really think that far ahead in it until like I sat here and I was like, maybe I should have did prompts for myself, but I didn't even think about it. I just knew like this month I was like, you know what, I really just want to read LGBTQ. So like I said, if you want to join along with me, go ahead and let me know what you'll be reading in the comments down below. And of course, I'll list everything that I'm reading down below as well. So we'll start off with Top Secret by Serena Bowen and Elle Kennedy. These 2 have written one of my favorite little series. It's just a 2 books little series. The first one is called Him, and I absolutely loved it. It was about it was sort of like a childhood friendship that later on could develop into something more, or you know, they kind of lost touch with each other. One of them became like a big hockey star, if I'm thinking correctly. It could be another. It's a sport, whether it's hockey or football. I don't really remember. It's been so long since I've actually read it. And then the sequel to it is Us. So it's such a good it's a man-on-man romance. It's so good. Absolutely. It's one of my favorite, and it was written by these 2 authors. So when I saw that this was out this year, I think it either came out in May or April. I know it doesn't say, of course, in here, but it recently came out, and I wanted to actually have the book. Since I enjoyed Him and Us so much, I wanted to have this book in my hand. So I got this one off of Amazon. I believe it was like $8, $9, something like that. It wasn't very expensive. So this one seems like it's between like a jock and like a geek. So I'm all about it. And it also looks like it started from maybe a dating app of some sort. So I don't know much more about it. Just I heard that it's got really good ratings on Amazon, and but I haven't really saw anyone else or saw a review. I didn't really want to go read the reviews because I didn't want to give anything away for myself. But that's what it looks like it is. It looks like they see each other, they hook up through like a dating app. So I'm really excited to read this. Like I said, Him and Us by these 2 authors was so good. If you're looking for something this month that you maybe want to read in LGBTQ, I'll link that series down below. It's just 2 books. Amazing. Next, I'm going to be reading What If It's Us by Becky Albertalli and Adam Silvera. I'm really excited about this one too because I hear a lot of good things about it. Now, the book before this one, They Die in the End, I did not hear very good things about it because I kind of wanted to read that one as well. Not necessarily before this one, but I was just going to go ahead and read that one too. And I had possibly, I think I do have it on my TBR on Goodreads, but I'm not sure if I want to read it. Of course, you know, I try not to take others' opinions into consideration, because I'm usually the one that prefers something over anybody else. So I guess we'll see with this one, because it's highly rated, and but the other one was not very, they say it was not very good. So I don't know. So I still may read it anyway, but I'm gonna read this one first. So this one, the two guys are Arthur and Ben, and they meet just by chance by walking by each other. So according to the synopsis, it says like Arthur is only in New York for the summer, and Ben is actually carrying stuff to the post office that his ex-boyfriend left. So they kind of by chance just kind of run into each other, and who knows? So I'm anxious to see how their little relationship pans out. Next on my list is, I'll talk about the one that I'm going to listen to on Audible. It is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. It is also has been a well-popular young adult LGBTQ type little romance. The little blurb here says, Aristotle is an angry teen with a brother in prison. Dante is a know-it-all who has an unusual way of looking at the world. When the two meet at the swimming pool, they seem to have nothing in common. But as the loners start spending time together, they discover that they share a special friendship, the kind that changes lives and lasts a lifetime. And it is through this friendship that Ari and Dante will learn the most important truths about themselves and the kind of people they want to be. So another highly rated book on Goodreads, and just one that I've been anticipating to read or listen to. It was on sale. It was Audible was having like a 2-for-1 credit type thing. And so I got this one in that sale. So I figured I'm going to go ahead and listen to that for this month. But I can get through audiobooks very quickly. So there may be more possibilities that I pick up throughout the month. We'll see. The next 3 books I have on my Nook. This is the Samsung Nook tablet from Barnes & Noble's. Mine is pretty old. I don't even remember when I got this. It's kind of getting a little to the point where like when I click the screen, it like lulls a little bit. So I have been kind of thinking about possibly either getting another Nook or maybe something else. If you have any recommendations for me as well as far as like e-readers go, please let me know, because I don't know what to get. I do like an e-reader that I can put some apps on, especially like reading apps like either the Kindle app or the Apple Books app, or because I like to download from like other things. So I like to be able to put reading apps on it, I guess is what I'm saying. And the Nook has been really good. This is actually my second Nook, so it's a possibility I may get another one. Not right now at this moment. I'm still kind of looking at my options. I don't know yet. But anyway, I have 3 in here that I want to look into. Now, I would usually get these in like paperback or something, but being as I'm with Kindle Unlimited and I pay monthly for Kindle Unlimited, these are $0. So for $9.99 so far for the month of June, I'm already going to read like 3 books. So it was just worth it just to get it on my Nook. And of course, as always, if I really like the book, I tend to try to get the original anyway, just to have it on my shelf. But the first one up here is called, if it'll pop up, you see it's like taking forever. Okay, the first one, I hope you can see this picture, but it's called Pretty Things by Devin McCormick. Devin McCormick is actually, I think, my all-time favorite man-o-man romance author. I love everything he puts out. So when I saw this was a new release, I jumped on it, and I didn't even look to see what it was about. So it looks like this one is a younger guy is interested in an older guy as his father's friend. So name of the characters are Ty and Liam. So Ty is, it says he's mysterious, intriguing, and off limits since he's my father's friend. So that's going to be a good read, sort of like maybe like a forbidden kind of love. I'm all about it. Next up, I have, if I can so the glare doesn't get it. Upside Down by N.R. Walker. I actually have not read anything by this author, so I'm super excited about this. This looks like it's going to just be very cutesy. A little blurb here says, a little bewildered and scared, but completely adorable, Hennessy is struck by Jordan, who's trying to find where he belongs. Maybe Hennessy can convince Jordan that his world hasn't been turned upside down at all, but maybe it's now, for the first time in his life, the right way up. It sounded like really cute. And lastly, but certainly not least, I was very much looking forward to this book. This one is Blindsided by Eden Finley. This is her 4th book in the Fake Boyfriend series. I fell in love with this series. I'll link it down below for you. It's basically all the stories are kind of like, it seems like I'm a huge fan of like sports gay type romances. That's what it seems like I tend to go towards. But usually in her little series, each book follows like a, whether they're famous or not, some sort of sports jock or some sort with like the nerd kind of thing. Not necessarily the nerd, but you know what I'm saying. Not a jock kind of romance. But I fell in love with this little series. It's so good, and when this one just recently came out, so I went ahead and I got it. Also, it seems I'm a fan of the Fake Boyfriend kind of series, as I've read a few of those in the past that I just really enjoy those. They're like, I don't know, it does something for me, I guess. So this one is about, I believe this one's about 2 football players that have been on a team like together forever, supporting each other. They've, so say been straight, but now they seem to, I think possibly will be falling in love, because it kind of gives you she kind of gives you little hints at the end of each of her books, like who might be her next little trope or something. So even though this one is in the series of the fake boyfriends, it doesn't actually contain a fake boyfriend's trope. Because this one might be the final one. I'm not sure. But these 2 characters, Miller and Talon, they were in the previous book, or maybe were mentioned in others as well. I don't know. But they've always just been friends, as like I mentioned before, and kind of starting to fall for each other. So I was really excited when I read at the end of the last book that their story was going to be coming up. So I was like, yay! So these are all my books so far for the month of June. So like I said, if you want to join along with me and read LGBTQ all month of June, feel free to do so. If you're a fan also of man-on-man romances, LGBTQ romances, young adults, it doesn't matter. I like them all. Put them down below if you have any suggestions for me. But that's the plan for the month, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Thank y'all so much for watching. As always, I will have all my social media links down below. Come and follow me, especially on Instagram. I'm always on Instagram. And yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.